Well, welcome to the call. Thanks for everyone hopping on. I know it's kind of crazy, even though like everyone's home and doing their own thing, it can be kind of crazy to find the time with all the kids. So let's see, make sure everyone's muted. I'm just going to mute everyone so in case there's any background noise, we won't hear it. Well, welcome guys. I'm super excited to have you on our team. Congratulations on starting your own business. Let me move over here so you don't see so much glare. You guys made an awesome choice. Like clean beauty is just kind of where it's at. It's on the rise, and it's really like the biggest, most successful growing sector in the consumer marketplace. So you guys are in a good place. Clean beauty is not a fad. It is just going to be growing, especially as everyone's always trying to get cleaner. And with everything going on with this pandemic, people want to be healthier. So I'm super excited. So just know that this is completely your business. So if this is something you want to dabble in to start with, that's fine. If it's something you are like, I need to make additional income like as fast as possible and you want to run, we will run with you. So just know that whatever you put into this business really is what you're going to get out of it. So if you want to put in a couple hours a week, that's fine. If you want to do an hour a day, so just know that this is totally your business. We're going to be, taking what you tell us what you want and going with that. So just always be open with your mentor, whether it's me or whoever you're on the call with. Just being open with what's important to you so that we know what it is that you want. So we're going to go over how you make commission, which is always important, and just the first few tasks of getting started. And I'm going to quickly go over our 90-day program that we have to really just get you going, starting to make additional income and things like that. So first thing is basically when you join the business, you have to like let people know, right? So if you opened a brick and mortar business, you wouldn't just open your doors and expect people to come. You do have to tell people. So what we generally tell people to do is to announce it, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, whatever your thing is. Some people are on both, some people are one or the other. And this is just something that's super simple, just to say, kind of like why it is that you joined. Generally, I kind of go around to see, just why people join, but I'm trying to keep this to 30 minutes. It is important though that you share with who you joined with, like why you joined, because your why is going to be really important about, when things are hard or, you just don't feel like doing work. Sometimes that why is what's going to push you. For me, for a long time, it was like, I didn't have kids yet, but I knew one day I wanted to be home with my kids. And that would just drive me when I was tired or I didn't want to really work. So your why is really important. So that's just something you can share on your coming out post, whether it's, I joined because I really want to focus on having cleaner products for my family and myself. For me, I really started because I used Beautycounter because I was using things that weren't safe during pregnancy and breastfeeding. And I think that that happens for a lot of women. So just sharing like from your heart why you started. Maybe it's to make additional income. Maybe it's, going through this hard time for people. Maybe it's that you need additional income. So whatever it may be, something short and sweet. Your upline can help you with this as well. And what I would recommend is at the end of it, just saying something simple like, I'm going to be hosting a online virtual better beauty party, virtual happy hour. And this is something that either myself or your upline will be running, most likely me. And so it's not something that you're going to be running yourself. This is something that completely is out of your hands, but it will be something that I will come on. I will talk about Beautycounter. The only thing I will probably ask you is just to share with people why you joined. But your goal is to get like 5 to 10 people on this virtual party. Now, the thing is like right now we're actually taking really good advantage of this because people are home. People aren't really doing too much at night. People aren't going to sports or, date nights or have work things because everyone's home. And generally, if we weren't all in quarantine, we would be doing this in person. We'd ask you to have a few friends or family over your house, but this is actually simpler. People are home. Everyone's around to do something virtual. People are actually having really fun with it. And so moving forward, even when we're not in quarantine, this is really how I'm going to be starting my business for all of my teammates because people have seen success very quickly doing it this way. And that's what we want. We want you to be able to start making sales day 1, 2, 3. So you getting 5 to 10 people on is your job. And then my job is to just share about Beautycounter, some of our best sellers. I talk about all the products that we have a lot of products. You guys don't need to be learning upfront what they all are. There's a lot to learn and you just need to learn as you go. There is incredible trainings in the back office. If you haven't already, make sure you downloaded the app, it it is only available for iPhone, which I just learned, but it has like a lowercase b. It's black and white. So really look at that. Everything you need is in there, or you can log in behind the counter. But there's so many amazing trainings. So if you have 5 or 10 minutes one day, you know, and you want to learn about counter time or each of the regimens, they have such amazing trainings. But it's good to learn along the way, and you're going to learn as I run these socials more about the products. So this isn't something that you need to like know everything. And that's what I love, is that because it's virtual, I can be available for all of my team anytime that I want. And so I love that, because I always want to be available to everyone. This is my full-time job. You know, I do have 2 kids. I have 2 step kids. So we have 4 kids here. We also have a brick and mortar business. Life is crazy, but this is like a huge passion of mine. So I really dedicate my time to my team. And so doing this virtual party, it's about 45 minutes. And girls just come in their pajamas, you know, bring a glass of wine, a glass of tea, like whatever people want, and just enjoy like listening to the products. People at the end usually say like, this was so much fun. I love learning about it. I had never heard of Beautycounter. This was so informative. And the goal is to make your first bout of sales, or start just that relationship with people. So not everyone may purchase, but someone may say, you know what, when I'm running out of what I have, I really would like to try this. Or maybe they say, you know what, I can afford like $30 today. What's something that I could buy? And just getting someone in the door with the products, because the products really do sell themselves. So once you get someone in the door with at least one product, they're going to get excited to try more. So that's my goal, is for you guys to make your first bit of sales. You know, anywhere from right now, they'd say about the average online social would be like $400. So just keep that in mind. Average sale is about $100 to $150. And so that's pretty much what it is. It's 45 minutes. I'm going to be doing all the work. I'm going to be going over the sales. The great thing is that there's 20% off right now going for first-time customers. So that's like really an incredible time that you join, because most people don't have that when they're launching, to say like, hey, I'm launching this business and I have this huge sale. So that's always something fun. And then I'll be talking about our Band of Beauty membership and really trying to get people to sign on with that. So having like a core base of clients and members is really what's going to have stability in your business. So our membership, it's called Band of Beauty. It's what it is. It's only $29 for the entire year. And the perks that come with it are that people get a free gift when they join. The free gift is always more than $29. So they're already making their money back. Then for an entire year, anytime they make a purchase, they get free shipping if it's over 100, and they get 10% back in product credit. So the score with that is that they become a member, and then they get that credit back, and they're going to use that credit to try something else, then to try something else. So every time they purchase, they get that credit back into their Beautycounter account. So that's just automatic residual income for you. So that's people that are going to be coming back to purchase from you every month, every 2 months, every 3 months. The credit expires after 90 days. So they will get an email, but what I do is you'll be notified like when people are expiring. So at the beginning of May, I reached out to everyone that was expiring in May and just said, hey, just so you know, you have this much for a credit. And people were like, oh, thank you so much. I love having a credit. And then most of them bought that day. So it's just a great way to get people back, trying all different kinds of things. And it's like a really high percentage of people that are members actually become consultants, because they are trying so many products. So my goal is to get as many people on your social that purchase to become members as well. And just keep that in mind moving forward. It is really such a great deal. I'm not always someone that goes for like the membership or like the discount thing, because I'm like, well, will I earn my money back? Will it really pay off? Will I purchase again? Like, is there minimums? Are there additional fees? All that stuff goes into your mind. So just really when you're making a sale, just breaking down what they're going to save and get for a free gift. So if you're like, hey, your order today is $150, but if you add the membership for $29, it's only for the entire year. It's only that one-time fee, but you're going to save $7 in shipping. You're going to get $12 back in credit. You're going to get a $36 gift today. So in the month of May, it's our brightening mist. And so it retails at $36. So when people see that breakdown and they're like, well, if I'm already going to pay $7 for shipping, you know, it all like really does make sense when people see that breakdown. So we can always help you with that. But The goal is to get as many members as possible. And becoming a member is what they do at the same time as they're purchasing their products. It's not a separate order. Sometimes people think they have to add, make a purchase and then afterwards become a member, or become a member first and then make the purchase. It has to be done at the same time. So I always say to people, add whatever you want to your cart, and then you're going to add the membership to your cart. So you're going to see the free gift in your cart. So that's super important. That's a way that I tell people, this is how you know your membership is working. If it's over $100, you're going to see your free shipping, you're going to see your free gift. And then once that order goes through, the credit, your 10% credit will go right into your account. So all of it happens on purchase number one. So that's kind of like your first homework, is to do your announcement post. If you need help, reach out to me, reach out to your mentor and just say like, hey, I kind of need help with this. It just can be like a few sentences, just something that's from your heart and why you joined. As long as you're genuine, people are going to appreciate it. Only like 1 in 5 people have heard of Beautycounter, which is pretty amazing because you have so many people to educate. So some people may say, oh my gosh, I love Beautycounter. I've used them. I have a consultant, but I don't work with her anymore, or I'd love to purchase from you. So you're going to get people that come over from other consultants that they don't have a relationship with or no longer do the business. And then you're going to see people that are like, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. I need something that's cleaner. Or I've been using something, but I've been wanting to go cleaner. Or I've been researching things. I would love to learn more. So you just saying at the end, hey, I'm going to throw this super fun virtual party. There's going to be prizes, giveaways. Like, we'll take care of that. Don't worry about that. Like, people see that and they're like, you know what? I'll learn about it. I need moisturizer. Maybe I'll check it out. There's prizes. There's fun stuff. Like, people are usually down for that. So that's your homework, is announcement, and finishing it with the kind of an invite to the party. And you don't have to say when the party is. Just say that you're having one, and then we'll figure out what nights we have available. I have nights available over the weekend. You really don't need much time to prepare for this because I'm going to be doing all of it. Your job is just to get the people on board. So getting a solid 5 is great. Up to 10 is amazing. Just think the more people you're getting it out to, the higher your chance of sales or getting the information out to people. So I would say aim for 5 to 10. And once we figure out what night we're going to do, then you can tell the people that are interested, hey, it's going to be this night at this time, and we can get them more information. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can just learn a couple things about commission and our 90-day program. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so the basics is you make a minimum of 25% commission, maximum 35% commission. So it's based on number of sales. So anywhere from up to $749 in sales, you make 25% commission. Once you hit $750, even at $1 more in sales, you make something like $150 more. It's like crazy. Just that $1 more will get you into the next bracket. So $750 to $1,499 is 30%. $1,500 is $2,999 is 32%, and then $3,000 in sales or over is 35%. So if you, for just simplicity, if someone came to me and they said, I need to make $1,000 this month to pay for my kids' hockey and my car payment, I would say, okay, you have no team. So in straight up commission, it would have to be $3,000 in sales. Now, let me just say this. I came out from another business before, health and fitness, but it was direct sales. And it was a different business model, but these numbers to me would have never happened in my other business. So even me coming from a successful business, it was my full-time job, coming over to me, I saw these and I'm like, that's just, those numbers seem so high. But I have to tell you guys, people are very interested in these products. They love the products, and girls that are joining are like in their first week or two are already seeing amazing sales. Girls on this call have already made amazing sales. So just know that these do start to come naturally. And as you get those people that become members and clients that are using your product, they're going to keep coming back every month. So at the beginning, you have no one, but each month that goes by, you're going to have returning customers. So that's going to keep adding to your baseline of how you get your commission and sales to go up every single month. I've been doing this for about 10 months now. So I already have a core base every single month of a certain number of sales that are all just returning customers. You always want to be having new customers because that's more people you're sharing it with, more people that can become members, and that's how you grow. But it's amazing how many people just love the products when they try them. I haven't had anyone in 10 months return a product because they didn't like it. And I think that's amazing. And I love sharing that because it just goes to show that these products work and people really like them. So we do have the 60-day money back guarantee. Someone may return something for like the color wasn't right, or they had a reaction based on like an allergy they had. But we do have the 60-day money back guarantee as well, which is great. As you start to grow your team, that's where you're going to see more of your income start to grow. Your rank is based on your entire team. So let's say you recruit, I'm just going to make these numbers up. Let's say you recruit 5 people in a month. You and your 5 people, it's what you buy and what you sell all together. So let's say that's $3,000 you purchased and sold as a team. You can see here, manager is 2,500, senior manager is 5,000. So you would be a manager. The BV is business volume. So that's what determines your rank. As you grow rank, you're paid differently on that. So you're paid on your level 1s, 2s, and 3s. So anyone you recruit is your level 1. Let's say you recruit Sally. She's your level 1. Anyone Sally recruits, let's say Christine, Christine would be your level 2. And let's say Christine recruits Megan. Megan is your level 3. So you are paid on your levels 1, 2, and 3. So as you start to grow wide, the more people that you recruit and grow on your team, the more that they are going to, and then they are going to. So you get paid minimum of 5% to 9%. And once you hit director, which is a rank that you'll aim for, you get paid 9% on levels 1, 2, and 3. So if they sell a lipstick, it's 9%. If it's a regimen, it's 9%. So it's really simple. My last business was so much more complicated than this. And I just feel like it's so easy to just say, okay, it's 9% across the board. So that's for levels 1, 2, and 3. So that really does start to add up as well. And then as you start to develop leaders on your team, the director I talked about, as you start to grow directors on your team, you'll make 3% of their entire downline. So it's not just by levels, it's their entire downline that you'll make a percentage of. So all of that really starts to add up. I mean, there are women, my uplines that make $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. Those are all as you really start to grow your team. Mind you, if you want to make $200 a month, that's fine. This isn't to say you have to be like going for like the high numbers, but just know the sky really is the limit. And I feel like when you really work hard in this business, you see the benefits. I feel like sometimes you feel like I'm working so hard, you're putting in so much time, but you're not feeling that compensation. I truly feel like in this business, if you put in the time and you put in the work, you're going to see that come back. I'm going to go over the 90-day program we have, which is really cool. So Beautycounter created this system so that it really gets people going into action. And so it helps you get going in your business, and it really does benefit you because it gives you extra bonuses, I'm sorry. So I'm just trying to move you guys out of where I'm looking. Okay, so try to make this bigger. So they're called milestones 1, 2, and 3. Now, most of you guys joined beginning of May. If you joined May 8th, I believe, or after, you'll have the entire month of May and June to hit your milestone 1. If you joined before May 8th, you have the month of May to hit it. So basically, if you join early in the month, you have the whole month. And if you join later in the month, then you have the remainder of that month and then next. I always try to help people to get their milestone 1 in the month that they joined, because that means you're going to get $50 cash and $100 in product credit the day that we get paid. So I always try to get people getting their commission as fast as possible and their bonuses as fast as possible, because if you are going for milestone 1 and you do some of it in May and then you have June as well, everything you do in June could have gone towards your milestone 2. So I feel like it's kind of like wasted numbers. But you do have that a bit opportunity if you did join later in the month. So what it is, you'll see a selling goal says 1250 QV. QV is qualifying volume. That means anything you purchase and anything you sell. So if you bought $300 worth of product in May, you're going to have 300 QV. If you sell $200 worth of product, that's another 200 to make it 500. So this is anything you buy or sell. So think of it, if we host a social and you sell $400 or $500, that goes to your QV. And then anything you purchase as well. As you start to grow a team, you'll see there's a mentor reward. And so you get rewarded on that as well, which is really nice. So I feel like Beautycounter is amazing at compensation. They're amazing at giving, rewarding you for hard work. They'll do like fun incentives. If you hit like a certain thing one month, you can earn like new products that are coming. So they are really good at recognizing, which I feel like is really important. It's nice to like work hard and get compensated for that and feel appreciated. So I feel like they're incredible at that. And then milestone 2 is basically just going to be bringing a new team member on. So let's just say for simplicity, your milestone 1 is for May. Then your milestone 2 would be for June. So that would be basically bringing on 1 team member and doing a certain number of sales and purchasing together. That's $150 in cash bonus that you'll get, another $100 in product credit. Your mentor will get $75, or if you start to recruit and we help your teammates get these, earn these, you'll get that mentor reward. And then May, June, July. July would be milestone 3. Again, it's just bringing on a second team member. Again, doing about a certain number of sales together as a team. If you hit that, it's $250 cash, $100 in product credit. Your mentor, or again, if you start to recruit people, will get the $125 mentor reward. If you happen to hit all 3, they do give you an additional $250. Trying to move this down. Additional $250, which brings it to $700 in cash and $300 in product credit. So we do this so that people, obviously if you're hitting these, then you're like getting into action fast. You are getting extra bonuses and you're getting the product credit. So the nice thing about that is that you're just you're getting more product to try, more product to share, and you're not paying for it. It's credit, which is always nice. So my goal is going to be helping all of you hit all of your milestones, and your mentor and me will be working on that. So you don't have to hit all 3. Like I said, if you hit all 3, you get that extra bonus, but you may hit milestone 1, miss milestone 2, hit milestone 3. Maybe you don't hit 1, but you hit 2 and 3. They're all independent of each other. They just give you that extra bonus if you do hit all 3, which is pretty incredible. You also can hit the recruits early. So let's say, for example, in May, your sister joined and your best friend joined you. So that's 2 recruits. They will count for milestones 2 and 3. So you can hit those early, which is always nice too. I've had girls that, were like so afraid to start and they didn't join me for like 7 months. They finally said yes. And they already like made a lot of sales in their first 2 weeks and recruited 2 people. And they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like how amazing, like the people love the product. So don't be afraid of those numbers as well when you see them. They can kind of be scary at first, but just know that we're here to support you. Let's see what else we have to do. Anything else? That might be it. If there's any questions, unmute yourself, ask away. There's a little chat box as well if you want to write anything in. I'm just going to make sure I got everything. And then we'll kind of go over your tasks, and then that'll be it. Expectations, start counting, commissions, virtual pop-ups. Yeah, that's everything. So goals will be getting your announcement done, and adding the pop-up invite at the end, and then reaching out to people to invite them to a pop-up. So again, 5 to 10 people. It doesn't have to be that many. And because people are home, people are available. So maybe you want to reach out to like the friends and family that you know would support you and love on you, and they'll be at your first one. So I will be available. I have availability Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night as of right now. My nights keep getting filled by the team, which is incredible. But I wanted to throw that out to you guys because you guys are the newest people. And I know a couple of you actually on here or listening have some scheduled already for next week. If Jen's your upline, we've already booked those. But just know I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday available. So you don't need a lot of time. Generally, I have people, like if you have 2 days, you're golden. So what's today? Tuesday? I'd say you could even do one as soon as Thursday. So I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So either talk to me, talk to your upline, we'll get those booked. And that way we can just get you inviting and get you going, and I'll take over and do the virtual pop-up. So I'm hosting them all this week and next week. So it would be me doing them. And that would really be it. And really just thinking like, who are like 3 people? Just think of like 3 people that you would love to do this business with you. It's just someone like, maybe it's your friend, maybe it's someone that you know that's like really health conscious, uses all organic. Maybe it's someone that's pregnant and could really afford to use cleaner products. Like just think of those people that you're like, I would love if she would do this with me. It may be someone that you're not close with. It might be someone you are close with. But just jot a few names down of people that you think that you would just love to do this business with you. You don't have to think like, what am I going to say to them? Like, that's not what I'm asking you to do. Just start thinking about who would be fun to do this business with you. The nice thing is that like when you're starting, you have no idea what you're doing. So for you to say to someone like, to your best friend, hey, I would love, like, we should do this together. It's an incredible company, you know, telling them all about it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, let's do it together and run together. You know, we'll learn together. So it's kind of nice when you're new because you don't know what you're doing either. So to ask someone else and they're like, well, I don't know how to run a business. I don't know what I'm doing, but you're doing it together. So I feel like you have kind of an advantage. And just start, you know, jotting down people's names that you think may be interested in products. Same thing. If you see someone always posting about health and fitness or organic, or they're pregnant, like just write those names down. And those can be people that we may start to reach out to. Maybe we'll get samples to, maybe we'll invite them to a pop-up. So it's really just simple stuff. Does anyone have any questions? And of course, after the fact, if you, you know, have a question after, it's totally fine. You can ask me or Jen, but.
Can you shadow? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
Ray,
go ahead.
Go first.
Oh, okay. Can you shadow someone else's pop-up?
Yes. I pretty much have them booked almost every night. So anyone on the team is welcome to come to any of them. They're pretty much like between 8 and 8:30 every single night for the most part. Usually once the kids are in bed, that's usually my goal. So yeah, you're welcome to hop on any.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we actually joined on the 8th. So what? So do we get the extra time?
I think you have both months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Anything else? All right, guys. Well, that was simple. Did it all kind of make sense? I know it's a lot when you're first hearing it, but don't worry, you'll be completely supported. I'll be doing a lot of the work for you when you first start, and then you just learn along the way.